That's what I've heard.
Okay.
I had to ask you guys what the fuck was going on.
We've been telling you, we've been talking, right? So here's your options, like, I can tell you right now, I can't make any promises, right? Because if I can't come through with promises, then you're gonna think I'm a liar, and I'm not a liar. I know that there are times where it's very favorable for people who are honest, say, yeah, look, I messed up, I did deal these drugs, I did do this, and they take everything into account, right? They look at the package. They look at your cooperation, they look at lack of cooperation, they look at evidence. So I can't give you an answer of, if you tell us this, you'll get this, because I can't do that.
Well, okay.
What we can do is, if you are honest with us and forthright and own up to your mistakes, we go talk to a DA and let them know that, hey, Jennifer made mistakes, she was honest, she owned up to what her portion of this greater conspiracy, she was truthful, she answered all the questions we asked to the best she could, and the DA certainly will appreciate that. Or we can go to the DA and say, we interviewed Jennifer, she acted like she didn't know what we were talking about and didn't provide any information or own up into any of her mistakes. I'll let you decide which one you think could be better.
You know, I don't mind owning up to my mistakes. You know, I don't. And really, it's that thing with balance again. You know, because, like, when I'm not using, I'm actually a kick-ass contributing member of society. And I know that sounds crazy, and you probably don't believe me and all that kind of shit, but
I actually do believe you.
I do really well, you know? My family does really well.
You, out of everybody else, knows that dope turns people into, they do.
I know, I think it just makes me fucking sick. I mean, I'm so devastated, you guys don't even know. You have no idea how fucking devastated I am right now. Fucking devastated. Worst attorney in the world, fucking the worst. Ugh.
You need to take this as an opportunity. So I don't disagree. You don't get a master's degree by being dumb, by not being able to be someone who can help people. If you want to get social work, got social work to help people, right?
I was doing therapy. I was a therapist where victims in Mesa County could go and see. Can you fucking believe that?
I can.
You're young, I don't know how you could. It's just like, how the fuck? I can't believe this is my fucking life. I can't fucking believe it. Do you know how devastated my children are gonna be? Do you know how fucking devastated my kids are gonna be?
They're gonna be really hurt.
My fucking family, my sister, my husband's gonna be fucking devastated.
Would your family want you to be honest and own your mistakes and turn over a new leaf for something new?
Yes, they would. They would. They'd want me to do whatever the fuck it took.
Can you help us?
To get
help yourself
back. scary. It's like, oh my God, it's like, oh my God, I relapse every 10 years. Every 10 years I relapse? What the fuck is that about? Why? Why? But today when the cuffs went on, I was like, you know what? I am never going to do drugs again. I'll never do drugs again. I think part of the problem is maybe my problems become more sophisticated than my skill set to deal with them. More complicated, maybe, than my skill set to deal with them. I feel nauseous as fuck, though.
So how does one go from using to being a drug dealer? Because Jennifer, we know you've been dealing in blues, heroin, meth. People don't have the quantity that you do for personal use, right?
Well, I beg to differ a little bit.
Okay. I've been more. So 18 blues.
Mhm.
Those are counterfeit. A lot of them, like, they're made with fentanyl.
They are fentanyl. Yeah. No, yeah. Mhm. So.
Yeah. They've been killing people.
Well, I think they were probably killing people when they were ingesting them as pills. And people should not mince words. It's fentanyl. You don't call them anything but that. Otherwise, it's reckless. It's fucking disgusting. You don't, you know what I mean? It's fentanyl. It's not a whatever. It's not a, what are they pressed as?
Oxys.
Well, it's not that. It isn't made by Pfizer, for the love of God. Fucking people, you know? It's ridiculous.
Is that what so you would let people know that they were straight fentanyl and not oxys?
But I wouldn't, people around me couldn't even use the language because it's reckless. It's fucking reckless. It's disgusting. It's fentanyl. That's what you fucking call it. You call it what the fuck it is. It's ridiculous.
Yep. People are losing their lives over it because they're calling it oxys and it's not.
But if you buy one, it's $15 to $20. If you buy 100, it's $7. You know what I mean? It's like, duh. So, and how many, are you going to do a day?
How many do you do a day?
Probably 5 or 6.
Okay.
So.
How do you use them?
Huh?
How do you use them?
I smoke them. I don't know. Because how else,
Well, some people snort them. Some people.
That's so fucking dangerous. Snort, you can't eat them. Snorting them would be like, God dang. Because it's like, dosages are hits. So, snorting it, that's dangerous. That's super dangerous. I've never seen anybody do it. Snort it. Well, for one, I'd be like, fuck too. Yeah. So I call it, it's kind of like my Costco mentality. You know what I mean? It's the same way I buy groceries. So I'm not going to go and buy pork chops for tonight, I'm going to buy the family pack of pork chops because I'm not paying $8 a pound. I want to pay about $5 a pound, you know what I mean? And I'll break that down. And I'll have pork chops for 3 or 4 nights,